A few months ago, I made this video showing you how I make money writing news articles on a platform called Newsbreak. Since then, many of you have reached out saying that this method used to work great, but recently it's fallen off a cliff. So in this video, I'll be retesting this method to see if it still works and sharing my results with all of you. Let's get into it. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, late last year, I discovered a method of using AI to rewrite trending news articles and then make money by posting them to a platform called Newsbreak. This method can also be applied to your own blog or any revenue sharing platform such as Medium, Twitter, even Instagram or TikTok. But for this video, I'll be focusing in on Newsbreak as that's where I found it to be the most lucrative. Basically, the process involved taking trending news articles from Google Trends or Google News, using an AI writing tool to rewrite them, then spending 10 to 20 minutes proofreading and adding a human spin to them, before posting them to Newsbreak. In doing this, I was able to earn upwards of $500 to $1,000 plus per month with just a few hours of work. I've made another video outlining my entire process step by step, so I won't go into detail here, but I will quickly show you how to write these articles as I think it's relevant to how the experiment went. As I do for all of my AI writing experiments, I use a tool called seowriting.ai. I like this tool mainly because it's really easy to use, particularly its one-click blog post feature. If you have your own blog, it also has tons of great features such as bulk generation and automatic publishing. But personally, I use it almost exclusively for the one-click blog post tool. So basically, what you do is find a trending topic you'd like to create an article on and paste the headline and keywords in here. Change this to the US, make this small. I like using the GPT-4 model, and I like to keep this at an 8th and 9th grade level. If you wanted to auto-generate images or videos for you, you can. I generally don't for news articles, but I'll just show you what it looks like. For SEO, you can simply click NLP keyword generation, and it'll automatically generate relevant SEO keywords. You can also add your own in if there are particular words you'd like to target. If you scroll down here, I like to keep things really simple. I'll just turn on conclusion and H3 headings, turning everything else off. And finally, connect to web, yes, and we will make the search source URL and add our own URL. As you can see here, this has tons of additional features and integrations with both WordPress and social media accounts. But for news articles, I like to keep things really simple and just provide the information as clearly as possible. If you're wanting to try SEO writing out for yourself, you can just copy the settings I used here as a basis and then start developing your own style over time. seowriting.ai is free to use. If you do want to try out the pro version, you can use code HUD25 at checkout to save 25% on your monthly membership. I'll add a link to it in the description below, as well as the pinned comment. And basically, once I have written the articles, I like to spend 10 to 20 minutes proofreading them, adding quotes, social media embeds, or anything else to increase the amount of time each viewer will read the articles for. And with this exact method, I've been able to garner millions of views and earn thousands of dollars by posting them to a platform called Newsbreak. Now, you don't have to use Newsbreak. Many of you have started your own blogs and have found success with this exact method, but for ease of use and because I write on multiple platforms, I have enjoyed using Newsbreak because it's quick, easy, and they handle all the hosting for you. This is my creator profile on Newsbreak. As you can see, when I was active, my articles would perform pretty well. Generally, if I wrote a batch of 10 articles, at least one of them would go viral. And they would earn anywhere from $100, $200, sometimes over $500 from a single article. And this became a really lucrative, low effort side hustle for me. Whenever I needed money, I'd write a batch of articles, and at the end of the month, I'd have some. But for the past few months, fortunately, I haven't been needing this additional stream of income. So I pretty much stopped posting on the platform altogether. But in the last few months, I've started seeing tons of messages from all of you asking if something has changed on Newsbreak because your articles used to do well in the past but seem to have suddenly stopped getting views. So I decided to write another batch of 10 articles and post them to my account to retest this method. I decided to cover the US election as I felt it would have a lot of traffic and would be a great opportunity to see if something really has changed on Newsbreak. I followed the exact same method I had been using, and as you can see, after posting all 10 articles, they all flopped. They got next to no views, which you can see when compared to my past articles really hasn't happened before. So it seems pretty clear to me that something has changed in Newsbreak's algorithm. I say this not only from this isolated experience, but from talking to big writers on the platform who have seen a stark decrease in their views, as well as the feedback I received from all of you. Now, there is a chance that the US election was just too saturated of a topic, and that's why these particular articles didn't perform well. But my gut tells me that something has changed on Newsbreak. And at least for the time being, writing these types of articles and posting them to Newsbreak probably isn't the best investment of your time. News articles, on the other hand, are still very much a lucrative way to make money with little effort. So I'll be exploring new platforms that may make a good home for these types of articles. If you have any other suggestions of platforms you would like me to try, add those in the comments. For more tips on making money as a writer, you can check out my newsletter. That's it for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.